You don't need to be rich to invest, but if you don't start, you'll never get rich. The stock market isn't a casino, it's a tool. And once you understand how it works, even just the basics, your money can start growing while you sleep. So today, let's turn you into the kind of person who understands exactly what they're doing when they hit buy. 1. What is the stock market, really? Let's break it down without the jargon. The stock market is just a place where people buy and sell pieces of companies. Those pieces are called stocks or shares. When you buy one, you're buying a small slice of ownership in that business. It's like buying a brick in a building. You don't own the whole thing, but you own enough to benefit if it grows in value. People trade these pieces because they believe the company will do well in the future. If others agree, the value of the stock goes up. If not, it goes down. The stock market itself is not one single place. It's made up of exchanges, like the NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, or NASDAQ, where all this buying and selling happens. 2. Why the stock market builds wealth over time. Here's a secret wealthy people know. The stock market isn't about getting rich fast. It's about getting rich reliably. Historically, the market has returned around 710% per year after inflation. That means, on average, your money doubles about every 710 years, without you doing anything. Why? Because companies grow. And when companies grow, so does the value of their shares. When you invest early and stay in long term, you're letting time, not luck, build your wealth. Even if the market dips, history shows it always bounces back stronger. That's why the stock market isn't just a place to make money. It's how generations keep their money growing. 3. The difference between stocks, ETFs, and mutual funds. Let's clarify the tools beginners often confuse. Stocks are individual companies. Apple, Tesla, Amazon. When you buy them, you're putting all your faith into one business. ETFs, exchange-traded funds, are bundles of different stock. Think of them like a basket. One purchase gives you pieces of many companies. Mutual funds are similar to ETFs but managed by professionals and usually come with higher fees. If you're just starting, ETFs are a great way to diversify, meaning your money isn't all riding on a single company's success or failure. One popular example? VOO, an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, the top 500 companies in the US. It's like investing in the economy itself. 4. How to open your first investment account. To start investing, you'll need a brokerage account. Like Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Robinhood, or Webull. Opening one is as easy as opening a bank account. Choose your broker. Fill in your details. Link your bank account. Fund it with your first deposit. There are no minimums for many platforms. You can start with $10, $50, whatever you've got. Choose an account type based on your goal. Taxable brokerage account. Flexible, withdraw anytime. Roth IRA or traditional IRA. Great for retirement savings with tax benefit. The platform itself gives you the tools, you choose how to use them. 5. The first investment strategy, buy and hold. Once your account is ready, how do you start? The simplest beginner strategy, buy and hold. You pick a solid stock or ETF and hold it for years, decades even. This lets time and compound growth do the heavy lifting. For example, let's say you invest $300 a month into an ETF returning 8% a year. In 10 years, you'll have over $55,000. In 20 years, over $170,000. You didn't have to trade daily, time the market, or stress. You just stayed consistent. Forget the noise. This strategy works because history proves it. 6. Avoiding the biggest beginner mistake. Let's save you from future regret. Here are the top traps new investors fall into. Timing the market. Trying to buy low and sell high sounds smart, but it's nearly impossible to do consistently. panic selling. When the market dips, beginners often sell in fear. That's when the pros are buying. Chasing hype. If a stock is trending on social media, you're probably too late. Neglecting fees. Always check expense ratios. ETFs like VLO have fees under 0.1%, while some funds charge over 1%. Emotion is your biggest enemy. Stick to the plan, and the plan should be boring, consistent, and automatic. $7 cost averaging, your best friend. You don't need to wait to save up a big amount to invest. In fact, it's better if you don't. Dollar cost averaging means investing small amounts regularly, like weekly or monthly, no matter what the market is doing. Sometimes you buy when prices are high, sometimes when they're low. Over time, it averages out and reduces your risk. This removes emotion from the process. You're not trying to outsmart the market. You're just staying in it. 8. When and how to reinvest. When your investments grow, they generate profits, called dividends. Reinvesting those dividends means you buy more shares automatically instead of pocketing the cash. This accelerates your growth. It's compound interest in action. Most brokerages allow this to happen automatically. Turn on DRIP, Dividend Reinvestment Plan, and you'll be buying more even without adding new money. The result? Your snowball grows, and the hill keeps getting steeper. 9. How to know when you're ready to start. Still worried you don't know enough? Here's the truth. You're already more prepared than most people who never invest. If you understand what the stock market is, the difference between a stock and an ETF, that investing is a long-term game, then you're ready. Perfect knowledge isn't the goal, getting started is. Because the earlier you begin, the more time you give your money to grow. Let's recap the key steps. The stock market is a tool, not a gamble. Start with ETFs or large, stable stock. Open a brokerage account and begin with whatever amount you can. Use dollar cost averaging and reinvest your dividend. Avoid panic and hype, stay consistent. This is the beginning of a lifelong skill. One that builds freedom, not just wealth. You've now got the basics down, and that's powerful. But if you want to build on this, you'll need to learn about analyzing companies, spotting trends, and building an actual portfolio. So check the description or first pinned comment. I left tools and next steps to go even deeper. And since you made it to the end, YouTube chose the perfect next video for you. It's on screen now. Don't stop here.